everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back on the Ice and Fire mod, and yes, we are doing another one. I am trying to cover everything in said mod, so then everyone has proper videos from your favorite content creator, Elate, which is my name. I feel like that's obvious since you clicked on this video. If you clicked on this video, that means you like my videos. So welcome. So in this video, if you read the title correctly, we are going to be, I'm going to be teaching y'all how to craft the Dragon Forge and how to make dragon armor. Dragon armor is some pretty tough stuff. I'm gonna let y'all know now. And there's even dragon weapons. Okay, so let's break this down. So you're gonna need some materials from the Ice and Fire mod, which are called dragon blood, which I'll show you what this crap looks like. So let's look up some blood. We got some fire blood. If you're reading this, obtained by interacting with the dragon corpse while holding an empty bottle. So, if you are getting dragon blood, which you can stockpile on stage 4 and 5, is pretty big, but I suggest only getting blood from, say, stage 3s, because there's a reason. So, unless it's a male dragon, stage 4 and 5 have a chance of dropping a dragon egg, which is necessary for the dragon forge, because only the dragon's breath can forge the materials as they do their stuff. I don't think I covered this exactly. I think I was going to do an in-depth video when I did my mod showcase, so that's what we're doing here. Okay, so, how do you find a stage 4 or 5 dragon? They're gonna be in the ground. Then, depending on the biome, that's what you're gonna find. So, say like a savanna biome, you're gonna find lightning dragons, because that's what they're prone to. A warmer, hotter environment, like the, desert or plains biome, you're going to find a fire dragon, which we're not finding just of yet. Oh, here we go. We found a ice dragon right here, and it's a female. Wow. Okay. So, that being said, she is under the ocean, if you want to know, by the way, because this is a cold ocean, if I'm not mistaken. So, some dragons will be under the ocean area. Now, if you want to find them easily, I suggest downloading Xero's map mod. It's the map I have in my corner right now, because you'll find nests similar to this. There are different variants depending on said dragon you're looking for. But if we kill Mama Dragon here, you don't want to use any. Wow, that's a pretty dragon. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Now we get weakness whenever they screech. That's pretty cool. We're going to have to kill her real quick, so then we can get, her scales, which is necessary for the Dragon Forge. Why am I not hitting her? Okay, this is taking way too long. Okay, so the idea is once she dies, maybe we can get like a god type ordeal. Could always get a fire weapon because ice dragons cannot handle fire weapons too well. Could always get a fire Dragonsteel, which is something necessary for later on. Okay, yeah. The Fire Steel Dragon Sword, I highly recommend using it against a dragon if you don't have proper gear. But that's like in-game stuff. Okay, so once you kill a dragon, I'm sorry, Mama Dragon, I did not want to have to kill you, but we need to demonstrate. Now, when you kill her, you're gonna right-click on her, and then she's gonna start dropping stuff, if you're noticing right there. Okay, so I've already done a video on how to hatch an egg. And this is how you obtain an egg. This is a sapphire dragon. The male and female ratio is like a 50-50 chance of you getting a female and then a male. Okay, so since we got an ice dragon, I'm going to show you how to make the ice forge. All the steps that are required are still the same for fire and lightning. They're just different variants. That's it. That's all that's different. Different materials. Same steps, different materials. Just keep that in mind for this. Okay. So, we're going to need how to craft the Dragon Forge. Let's go ahead and come into our Ice and Fire mod and get the materials we need. And we're going to keep Baby Dragon because we're going to need Dragon here. our dragon egg is very important for the steps coming up. Okay, now we got the required stuff we need for our forge. So this stuff is really expensive. This is what I was meaning. So we're going to need, which I don't, let me check the crafting recipe real quick. Okay, so I looked it up. I had to double check myself because I forgot the crafting recipe. My bad. Okay, so this is how you make the dragon forge. So let's go into a breakdown and I'll show you all the crafting recipe to each of these blocks and how much you're going to need. Now, there is a wiki page I'm going to leave in the description down below on the Ice and Fire mod. Now, how you make the Dragon Forge is you're going to need make a T-like structure with the DragonBricks, Ice, Fire, and Lightning, depending on the dragon you're wanting to, or the Dragonsteel you're going to make. You're going to take 4 Dragonbone blocks, and then on top of those, you're going to add a layer of Dragon bricks, just like this. In the middle, you're going to add the Dragon Forge Ice Cube, or Ice Core in our case, but it doesn't matter, depending on whatever. And then 1 Ice Ampere. And then on top of this, you're going to do the same as on the bottom, so just like this. And if you did everything correctly, you should have a forge that looks like this. This is what it's going to look like. Now, it is recommended if you're going to make this, get it away from your base because of destruction. Now, for the next part, we're going to need iron ore and then dragon blood of the forge we're using. So we're going to need a stack of iron ingots, not ores. I just realized I messed up. Stack of iron ingots and then ice blood in our case. Take a stack of this. And I've already showed y'all how to get this. You just take a bottle to a dragon. I recommend using it on male dragons, not females, because females give you eggs. Okay. Unless you don't need the eggs, then I don't recommend it. But, I mean, it is a good thing. Now, after this, we're going to need our dragon, which requires water and then just waiting, which I don't have that kind of time to wait. So, we're just going to do a quick thing. If you want to know how to hatch the eggs, I'm going to leave the video in the time card right about now on how to hatch the ice and fire eggs. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get a ice dragon out and then tame it. And then I'll show y'all how to make iron or the gear for each dragon because it's pretty freaking cool. Now there is creative dragon meal, which allows us to automatically tame our dragons like this one. There we go. We can just, now we needed a stage 3. If you want to know the stage, you just shift and then right click and you can see our stages. We need a saddle for big boy here. Okay, we're just going to get a saddle. And if you notice, we're getting a strength boost from our dragon. Oh, we don't need a saddle. I thought we did. Okay, now we get on our dragon and we should just take this guy like this. Now, when we get in front of our Dragon Forge, he's going to do this. He's going to automatically do it. And now if you shift and leave him, he will fly away. Now you want to make sure he's right in front of it. And charging up the forge. Now if you leave him, he should still do it. But mobs will attack him. Now he is stage 4, but I don't know if I said this, but he needs to be stage 3 or above or this will not work. And this is how you know the process is working, if he's doing this, and he's going to be charging up our forge. Now, this is going to be a long process, but this should be, if you did everything correct, this is correct. Now, there is a add-on called the Dragon Staff mod. This allows you to... I think I misspelled dragon. Where's our dragon staffs? Oh, here it is. Dragon to command staff, and then our horn, and then our flute, which allows us to bind our dragons. And then for our instance, we need the ice dragon summoning crystal, which is something I'm going to teach you in a second. Now, as he cooks this up, I'm going to show you all the crafting recipe to each of these. So here's our ice bone block, which is important. We're just going to type in bone block. This is the crafting recipe. You're going to need 9 ice and fire bones. And for this recipe, you're going to need 8, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 dragon bones. I'm going to leave the recipe in the description down below on everything you're going to need. But this, I'm just going to show you all the crafting recipe to each of these. Now that's the bone block. Now if we go to ice, okay. Here's the bricks, which you're going to need 17 of. You're going to need 5 dragon scale blocks each. And this is the crafting recipe to each dragon scale. You're going to need the corresponding dragon scales for this block in particular. But this is how you make this. And then the core, which doesn't have a crafting recipe. That's a little weird. Okay. I'm going to have to look up how to do that and leave in the description down below, or tell you in a second. But this is how we make the ampere right here. Oh, here it is. My bad. I was clicking on the active one. Here's the ice core, which needs 1 dragon heart and then 9, or what is that, 8 dragon bricks. That's the crafting recipe to the blocks. And our dragon should have at least, there we go. You should get Forged in Flame achievement. Now, how will we start crafting stuff with this? So, if we look up, say, a ice blade, I don't know why I messed that up. We're going to need 1 wither bone, which you'll get from different mobs throughout the game. Mainly, you'll get it from wither skeletons if you farm them. But this is how we make a dragon weapon, which freezes our targets, which is great for ice or fire dragons. You can also make hose, axes, pickaxes, and all that. Here's the armor, which looks freaking awesome. Let's go ahead and get some ice armor real quick. Take this nasty old armor off. Okay. Do we have a ice blade? See, there he goes. He will stop doing that because he'll get his attention lost. But you just make sure he has his attention on it. Now, before let's go ahead and look at the aesthetics of this. Look how cool this looks. We look freaking awesome, and it works with Epic Fight, luckily. It looks pretty freaking cool, I'm not gonna lie. Now, the Dragon Command Staff is able to be, it's a add-on mod, I think, I'm not gonna lie. The Command Staff is 1 dragon skull of any kind, and then 2 sticks. What does this do? If we come over to our dragon, we can shift, and it's gonna set his home position to this block he's on. He can wander around, which will be hard to find him. You can remove his home spot, and then he can come right back here. Our flute, so say if we got on him, and he's flying around in the air, we accidentally clicked it, and we're on the ground, we can click the flute, and he will drop out of the sky, just like that. And the horn, I think I described how it works in the dragon video, but if we click on him, he will go in the flute, and then he'll be safe until you're ready to use him, and then you just right-click him. Or there he goes. And then, the summoning crystal is pretty unique, because you can bound him, and if he's anywhere in the world, if he has not died or anything, you can use our said summoning crystal, and then teleport him. Now, I don't think it... Okay, so if we have him bound to our summoning crystal, and then teleported, and then if I am correct, he does not work. So if he is in our horn, he will not come out. Now, how do we craft these 3 items I just showed you? Here's the flute's crafting recipe, and then the summoning crystal, which there are different variants. You'll find these items in the sapphire in particular, in the ruins of the ice dragon. And then the other materials with the other corresponding dragons, nest, and then the horn, which is pretty cheap actually. So yeah, that's how you make all this. I don't think I left anything out of the video. So if this was helpful for y'all, make sure you consider subscribing to the channel. Let's get us to 10K by the end of the year. Please, y'all doing good on the support, by the way. Y'all doing excellent on each video. I really enjoy this. Thank y'all for supporting me on this channel so far. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Turn on that bell so you never miss a awesome notification from another. I always mess this up. Dang. Another post notification from me. I'm Elite207. I'll see you on the next one. Peace, nerds. Oh, wait. Before y'all leave this video, make sure y'all do join the Discord. It's going to be in the description down below. I'm currently working on a mod. If y'all want to see that out, check the description. I'm Elite207. I'll see you on the next one. Peace, nerds. Wait for another awesome video like this to upload. And if y'all have any suggestions, just let me know. I'll see y'all later. Peace, nerds.